Hey, welcome back to Snapple Games. My name is Max, and we're here with a Crimson Vow draft on Arena. I'm stoked to get into this one. I actually like drafting on Arena a fair amount. I've done a couple drafts now of this set. The set is really fun. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. No reason to wait. Let's queue up with some gold. And while we're waiting here, let me shout out my channels. I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go follow me on YouTube. That's really the best way to support me. I'm also recording live right now on Twitch, twitch.tv/snapboltgames. So come hang out live. You can follow me on Twitch if you want to see when I go live. I also post on my Twitter. There's links on my YouTube to everything. But again, following me on YouTube, youtube.com/snapbolt is the best way to support me. And you can see all my content there. So if you like it, go check it out. Now let's get into this draft since we're the last one to submit. And we open a pretty good bomb. This card is just fantastic. It's basically like a oh god, I'm blanking on the name now. The 4-mana 4/4 trample, vigilance, haste with like a million lines of text, but this just can turn into an 8/8 later. This is the bomb. I'm definitely taking it. Let's see what else is in the pack. Blood Hypnotist. This card's actually pretty good, I think, because it's pretty easy to make a lot of blood. And if you're the vampire aggro deck, this is a really good like way to like punch through. This card's fine as well. I have actually seen some sweet retrieve decks. Let's see. Nothing else really of note. I mean, definitely taking the oddity here. Not even close. This 4-mana 4/4 trample haste in the late game turns into an 8/8 trample haste, and other creatures you control get +1/+1 trample and haste. It's just like an insane card. I had an opponent play this against me and they just attacked and traded it, and I was like, yes, thank you. Okay, I don't forget what this does. 3-mana 1/4, when ETBs or at the beginning of your upkeep mill. When a land is milled, create a treasure. If a creature is milled, create a 1/1 green insect token. If a non-creature, non-land card, create a blood token. I mean, that seems pretty good to me. This card's also pretty good. 4-mana 4/4. This is a 3-mana 1/4. Then when it ETBs, you get a little bit of value. You're always going to get either a treasure, an insect, or a blood token when it enters. And then on your upkeep, you get one of those three every time. That seems pretty good. It is committing like to be black-green if I take this. I mean, not that we have to be black-green, but if I take this, then I'm kind of green-white anyway. So it's kind of similar. Definitely better than anything else here. There's like a draw 2. There's a mind draw. This is kind of a reanimate plus raise dead effect, but yeah, I'll just take rare into rare, sure. Somebody must have taken a removal spell over this or something. Um, can we go black green big butts here? So there's a black green. Oh, what's up, Dan? Um, I don't have the text on right now on the screen, but yeah, what's up, Dan? Glad you could join for the draft. Um, this there is a theme of black green like big butts, basically like large toughness, and this goes with that theme. But it's also just a fine card, and if you can flip it, it's pretty powerful. It can end the game. It's also just a 3-mana 1/5 in black. This card can hit pretty hard. um let's see. I think I'm just taking catapult fodder. Lantern's fine as well. There's a mind rot plus exile zombie. Yeah, easy catapult, I think. You're right. This start is looking pretty sick. All right. Gutter Skulker is probably the best card that I've seen so far in this pack. There's a Grizzly Ritual, which is a 6-mana removal spell. There's a 2-mana 1/1 Death Touch that gives something else Death Touch. I'm kind of leaning towards that, or I could just take Skulker, because Skulker is the best card. Let's see. I'm not sure about this pick. I mean, I am set up pretty well just to be a solid black green deck. Taking Skulker kind of like throws me off a little bit. And Scorpion should be pretty strong. Knife. I'm not sure about Knife yet. I generally don't like playing equipments that much. Yeah, Milk Daddy says Scorpion. I was going to take Scorpion there. We get past a Cruel Witness, which is like essentially a flipped DRC, Dragon Rage's Channeler, for 4 mana. I think I'm just taking 6 mana 6/6, gain X. This card's actually pretty strong. Like, I could take a blue card and Cruel Witness here. This is probably the best card in the pack. There's a Mind Leech Ghoul in black, but this card's really good. It's just bigger than pretty much like everything else in the format. I'm gonna take it here. We're just diving like right into black green mid range here. I like this. Our deck is looking pretty good. Oh, do we go all in with Phalanx? I don't think we need to. Like, we can take one of these cards that are all these cards are better than Phalanx. We can like wheel Phalanx or Persistent Specimen. There's a lot of good cards here. Stitch Assistant, Specimen's fine. Phalanx is not good, but Millipede. I kind of like Ruler Recruit. It's 4 mana. I could just take a Spore Crawler. This is tough. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more cheap cards. This is good. This is 4 power for 4 mana, and then when it attacks, it's 5 power, and it's over 2 bodies. I think I'm gonna take it, and then we'll probably get something out of that pack. Wow, and a late Cruel Witness. Blue seems pretty open here, and a Repository Scab. I'm just gonna take the green card. This is good with our, you know, toughness theme. Maybe we'll get another Catapult or something. There's also a Waltzer, which we definitely cannot take. I'm gonna I'm gonna take the Sharpshooter here. We have some training, which is a little bit awkward. Okay, at the beginning of your upkeep, mill 2. When you mill 1 or more creature cards anywhere, you get a 1/1 insect. That triggers only once. That seems pretty tough to make work. If our deck's like all creatures, and we kind of have to be blue-green mill for this. I guess I could take a Bramble Armor. I feel like the upside of this is higher if we end up wanting it. Bramble Armor is just like, whatever. Alright. This card's fine. I'll take it here. We definitely need some cheaper cards. Okay, this is a good 2-drop to have, especially with this Exploit creature. Nice. I'm definitely taking the Dissenter over the draw too. I agree with you, Dan. Crawling seems terrible. It's just like I just took it because I didn't really like want that many Bramble Armors anyway. And if we somehow get like a lot of self-mill payoffs or something, then I can take it. Like, I still don't even want this really in this deck. Like, I'll just take a Mind Rot over Bramble Armor here, I think. I guess Bramble Armor could be better, but I'm actually just going to take Mind Rot. Um, Probably not playing any of these cards, whatever. This is best of 1 also. I don't think this card's really that playable. Just take an Honored Heirloom. Oh, we got Last Pick Phalanx back. Okay. We don't have, obviously, the Toughness Matters thing yet, but... Oh, man. This card's so strong. There's also a Parasitic Grasp. Oh, Torrens is like a Monastery Mentor. It's splashable, but there's a good removal spell in black. 3 mana, deal 3, gain 3. Obviously, it's either Parasitic Grasp or take Torrens to splash potentially. I think the correct pick is actually Grasp, considering like we have no fixing and no way to splash it right now. Like, maybe we can pick up an Evolving Wilds. I guess Milk Daddy says rare. I think you might be right. This is a good removal spell, but this is a pretty big bomb. We'll go with the Torrens. I mean, it's basically Monastery Mentor, and if our deck is just all creatures, it triggers off like every spell. So we can splash this, or we can just take a removal spell. Now let's just take a removal spell. Oh, we also have an Honored Heirloom. Well, I want to have fun and I want to win. There's also a Gift of Things, but I think Bleed Dry is probably better. 4 mana, kill anything. Instant. Maybe the cheap card is what we want. I'll just take the kill anything removal spell. Or I could just even take a Mariner over removal spell. Man, sometimes just like playing all creatures is good too. I'll take the Bleed Dry. This is a 5 mana 2/4 training. Whenever +1/+1 counters are put on one or more humans, draw a card. So it can trigger itself and then draw. I mean, that's just a strong card, right? It's a 5 mana 2/4, which isn't great, but I still think I'm going to take it and play it over. I have like infinite threes already. And if you just attack with this, you have a attacking 3/5 if you have a bigger creature, and then you draw a card. I'm going to take this. Also, I don't want to play this Phalanx. It's just sitting here for now. Oh man. Mariner or Evolving Wilds. Or even just another Dissenter. I think we need to take Evolving Wilds. Our deck is looking pretty clunky right now. Probably, I don't want to play this Heirloom. It's pretty bad in our deck. I don't have to play this Aim for the Head either, but I really want this. I like this card actually, but I'm just going to take Wilds. I would rather be able to cast this. All right. Second Scorpion is good. Our deck is clunky. This is just too expensive most of the time. It's fine, but I'd rather have something that can just keep us alive. I don't think Groom's Finery or the white one is playable at all, really. I just don't like equipment that much. I'm just going to take a 1/1 Death Touch for 2. Just try not to play this Heirloom. Now I get my Mariner, and maybe I get a Mariner back. All right, nice. In Exploit, this card's like really nice, right? 3 mana 0/4 Scry 2, and then you sacrifice it to Exploit, and then you get a 4/4. That's nice. But we'll just take a 4 mana 4/4 here. Okay. I don't think I want to take Snarling Wolf or another 2-drop. I'm just going to take another 6-drop. I really like Flourishing Hunter. This might be the correct pick, but I'd rather just be clunky and have like really good top end with a bunch of 6 mana 6/6s, just like Primeval Titan here. I guess calling it Primeval Titan's a bit of a stretch, but alright, I mean we could play this card. 5 mana Reanimate, or if you can discard it to like a blood or something, then you get to Great Raise Dead. We have one way to make a blood token right now. Might not end up playing it, but it's still like a 5 mana Reanimate. We could Reanimate Flourishing Hunter or, you know, Gargantua or whatever. Alright, let's take the Bears. Definitely taking Bear over Sheltering Boughs. Yep, Bear is solid. Let's get some more 2-drops going. Might just play this. We have some stuff to sack, and we can just play 2 mana 2/2 if we have to, but we'll see what we get. We might not have to. Just take whatever. Okay. Deck is looking fine. That pack wasn't that good for us. I will be splashing this off like 1 Plains Evolving Wilds if I have to. Probably not playing Mulch. I think it's just not enough value here. Chill. Blue seems pretty open. So this is a 4 mana 3/3. When it attacks, you mill 3. Whenever a permanent card is put into your graveyard from your library, exile it with a Croak counter. You can play lands and cast spells with Croak counters. But you have to attack, and it's a 4 mana 3/3, but it's also in blue. I mean, I'm not taking this over Bleed Dry. I'm not double splashing it. This would also be like essentially a double splash. This would be a double splash. I'm just gonna take another Bleed Dry. Frog would be fun, but Milk Daddy, you like Mulch? I don't think Mulch is that good. Like 2 mana draw 2 lands, I guess it's fine, but if you don't have any graveyard synergies, I don't know if it's that great. I think it's a so-so. Okay, so this is a 3 mana 3/3 worst case scenario. You can have a 5 mana 3/3 flash, and then it changes into a 6/3. All right. I mean, I don't really want Pax on Pup. I don't have that many ways to enable it. A 3 mana 3/3 is fine with upside flipping into a 6/3. That's a strong card. Plus, you can just flash it and eat something. This is a 2 mana 1/2. Has all, yeah, this card's not good. Creepy art. But yeah, we're going to take Stalker here for sure. We do we do need more 2 drops. I don't really want to play like this is essentially a 2 mana 2/1 no ability in our deck. We have no way to really gain life. I mean, I guess Web is playable. We probably don't even want to play it. This is a 3 mana 2/2 flying. Guess we could. Web is just like bad, right? I don't want another 3 drop. This is the best card in the pack. I don't know. Probably not playing this ghoul. That was a kind of tough spot there. All right, I'll take this card. I could take just Spore Crawler. It might be better than this. We don't have that many ways to trigger this. Spore Crawler just might be better overall. Plus, I was a huge StarCraft fan, so just make a bunch of Spore Crawlers. Um, Desperate Farmer or Spore Crawler? I mean, our creatures are gonna die, obviously, but I think I'll just take this. That was close to. All right, I like Butler or Gift of Things. I think I'm gonna take Butler. I think this card's pretty good. 2 mana 1/2 that mills 3, so it often enables itself because it fills up the graveyard for you, and then it's a good chump blocker, and then you get a creature back. Yeah, I like Butler. I would. Gift of Things is also good for our deck, but yeah, let's Butler here. We have a lot of creatures. Okay, another 5 drop or second Dissenter or second Evolving Wilds. Actually, I'm gonna take Wilds. Then I can just play one Plains happily for the Torrens. I would want this, but if I have to play like a Mind Leech Ghoul, then I think I'd rather have a second Evolving Wilds. Nice. That's a huge pickup. Ooh, we could just splash on this. I mean, I guess this doesn't really do anything. It's like a 4 mana 4/4. It's basically no ability. We have like no way to put +1/+1 counters except for like 2 training creatures. I'm gonna take the Scorpion. I just want like a roadblock again. All right, let's take an. I don't want this 2 drop. I'm gonna take a third Flourishing Hunter and I'm gonna play all of them. Yeah, the 4/4. The Scorpion was definitely the pick there. This deck is like looking pretty decent now because now that we have triple Scorpion plus Doom Dissenter, Butler, we actually have some good ways to just delay if we just find one 2 drop. And then our deck has like a ton of power. And like, I mean, we're super clunky, but I don't mind it. I mean, sure, I'm not playing second Mind Rot. I probably will play fourth Scorpion though. I think I'm gonna probably play quad Scorpion here. Wow, blue was pretty open. Vilespawn Spider with 4 cards left in the pack. It's kind of nuts. I mean, I'm not playing anything here. Whatever. Just take an uncommon. All right, this looks sweet. Probably cutting this Aim for the Head. We'll see. We can make a couple cuts here. I think this should be a pretty straightforward build, though. Aim for the Head, you're gone. Whoa, get out of here. Not going to play these basics. And I like to just take everything out. Might want to play 18 lands. So we have 1 exploit creature. This is with Edgar's Awakening too, which is kind of clunky in our deck. We have Butler to kind of go into Awakening, which is kind of funny. Double Bleed Dry. Oops. Let's not cut basically our best card. All right. Need to cut 1 card. I could just cut the Edgar's Awakening because we can never discard it. It's like 5 mana Reanimate, but I'd rather like just play all of our 6 drops and just have a bunch of these than like try to put one of them in the graveyard then bring it back. I'd rather just cast one than cast another one. And we basically have no way to discard this to make it a raised dead. This looks good to me. 17 land. It's best of one, so we have the hand smoother quad scorpion just to buy time. Like, it's gonna be hard for decks to attack us on the ground with so many scorpions. Alright, looks good. Pretty easy build here, I think. Let's go one plane, so we have 3 white sources. It's fine. 16-8. Six eight. Might play one more forest even. We'll see. I have all these scorpions that I really want to hit green for. So I can go 8-6 or I can go 9-5. I probably want to go 8-6. I have double bleed dry and I do have some black 2-drops. I have double evolving wilds here. BG clunky. Sounds good. Let's jam. Let's see if we can move up. I forget what rank we are. I think we're like mid gold right now. Let's see if we can just get out of this. Is this a 7-win deck? I guess we'll see. I just snap kept. We need to hit lands here, but this may have been a mulligan. I'm just gonna get swamp here rather than plains. Need double black. Nice. Easy. Had it the whole time. Now we need forest for turn 4 oddity. Oh, this is the thing that adds mana. It's pretty good. They went forest, plains, 4/4. Okay. Alright, we can go scorpion, death touch, attack. At least if that wasn't a land, it wasn't a bad draw. Probably again should have mulliganed this hand, but if we just hit lands, we can cast both of these. One forest for these, or one any land for this. Okay, opponent has a lot of mana. Scorpion looks like it's just going to wreck this matchup. They're just playing ground creatures. Opponent says nice. Thanks. I can just attack with one Scorpion. I don't... What if they, like, attack with both? I don't really need to get in for 1 damage, I don't think. I just want to delay the game until I can start casting all these things. This card's good. Oh, that card's good too. Wow, they're casting this for 1? Oh, they had double black. That seems pretty bad. They could have just waited and then just demonic tutored for their bomb because they have black mana. Meanwhile, we're doing nothing, but they said good game. Okay, well, yeah, that's probably game. They just wrath our board. See, like I was saying in the intro, the rares are just so good. We're definitely dead here. At the beginning of each end step, it does that? Oh my god. Alright. And then they flip everything. I mean, that was nuts. We had like a pretty stable board with double death touch creature, and then they just went 7 mana, 7/7 wrath your board. We were obviously stumbling on our mana too, but jeez. Like I said, the bombs are good. I've had 2 Dreadfast demons already, and that's 7 mana, 6/6 flying, and then at your end step you sack a creature, but when you do, you make a copy of it. So it's like 7 mana, 6/6 flying, make another 6/6 flying, and then if you untap again, then on your end step you make 1 or 2 more 6/6 flyings. It's basically just unbeatable. It's also kind of like Pack Rat because if they don't answer it before the trigger, you have two of them. So it's just kind of insane. Oh, here. I meant to do this. I meant to do this. I should put the chat back here so everyone can see what everyone's saying in chat when I respond. Again, I'm not used to recording on Arena still. As Ticklebush said, it's hard to tell what's going on. Yeah. Okay, this looks good. I'm gonna go turn one wilds for planes, and then I don't know if I'm gonna go Butler or Scorpion. We'll see. But I will get our planes right now. Just do that so we can F6. I guess I just Butler, because then I can Scorpion give this Death Touch. All right, we hit one good creature and one whatever creature, so we have targets for this at least. Yeah, I'm sure everybody watching the stream here is probably a Magic Online fan, just given my audience. All right, so if you gain life, you make a blood token only on your end step, and then sack two blood tokens. It becomes a 3/3, and you can drain. So it's just pretty bad. I'm gonna hit for one. They need to sack two blood tokens. That's kind of hard to get to. I feel like this card's. I guess it's a 2 mana 1/3. It's fine. And it's like it does make free blood tokens. I guess it's fine. All right. I can attack with Scorpion. I'll offer the trade here. It's fine. Didn't think they would trade. This might get countered. Wow, there's have nothing. This card's totally reasonable. Again, 4 mana, 4 power, and split over two bodies, and then it attacks for 5 power because this gets trained by the boar. No, it's not that hard to get two blood, but I mean, I guess it's a good card. I guess it's a good card. Okay, so now I can just attack with everything. And then this gets trained up by the boar. If they went kill the boar right now, then kill this, that would be bad for me, but I'm just gonna slam. And plus, this does like if you're like especially black white vamps, this card's I guess actually pretty good because you can gain a lot of life and then just be making blood with it. Oh, they could have blown me out. They punted there. Because if they just went in response to training, bounce the token, this would not have gotten trained, and then they could just eat it. So that was a huge mistake from them, actually. Now we need to draw any land and start just jamming 6 mana 6/6s. Kind of what our deck's trying to do. Maybe I should have played one more land. Wow. Opponent doing the exploit thing. I think exploit is one of the best decks. Just gonna keep my 6/6s, I think. Hmm. Maybe I keep this. Keep one of these. It gets exiled. Because I can go sack Butler, bring back a creature, which is actually pretty good. All right. That was kind of a close decision as well. This is still a 5/4 though. Hmm. Double black card. That was pretty unfortunate. They're both the same to cast. Any land except for Evolving Wilds casts either one. Right? This is actually harder to cast because if I draw Forest, I can cast Hunter. Oh, you're saying Gargantua is harder to cast. Oh, you're right. Okay, never mind. I'm totally wrong. We need Swamp for this, any land for this. If we just don't draw well, we're just not going to get anything going here. Opponent with 4 cards in hand still. This is such a good card too. Okay. This isn't even good on this board. Jesus. So I'm going to get a blood token, but then it's going to hit me for 6 in the air. So I need to draw Swamp. The Scorpions have been good. We're just not drawing that well overall. So I get a blood token, but that pumps this up. I really just need to draw Swamp. I guess this can help me draw Swamp too. I'll just sack it before, in response to this attacking, or I guess I sack right now because, yeah, I have to sack right now, discarding Gargantuan because I could hit a land that I want to play. Yeah, yeah, good call, Milk Daddy. Um, yeah, let's discard that. We just need to draw Swamp. I guess if I flip this, that could do something. Well, looks like sacking now is a huge payoff here. Okay, so now we just pass. They hit for 5, but then we get to go bleed dry this, and then I don't know. Maybe we can flip this at some point. Okay, guess not. But actually, we're in this game now because we're getting hit for 5, but then I get to kill this, get a blood token, and then I can play Flourishing Hunter. This is just a 4/4. They're not going to sack islands right now. Whoa. They just want to trade this for this or this. I think I'm down to trade my Rural Recruit. I mean, I'm going to Bleed Dry next turn, and then I'm going to Flourishing Hunter, and then this could be a 3/3, but I don't want to like take damage off this a bunch. I'd rather keep my Scorpion around. I'll just block here. Could have blocked with Butler and just chumped. No, I don't think I need to get back Oddity right now. Just gonna kill this right now. They can't syncopate me, which is nice. Okay. Just in a... Oh, I shouldn't have played the land. Get a blood token. Damn. Well, that was it. That was a punt. I'll just have to wait till I draw another land to crack this blood. Could be good to have more mana. They play another land. Interesting. They probably shouldn't have done that. Not playing that type, but it looks like opponent isn't either. Another Death Toucher is good. Do I want to get my 6/6 down and only gain 2? I think so. Because then I can start slamming with Hunter. Still a 6 mana 6/6, gain 2. It's not bad. Yeah, I could have chumped on that other turn. I'm still at 17. I could have also just taken 2, but I didn't want to. Whoa, they discarded Stitched Assistant? They played land last turn, discard 3 mana 3/2. Interesting. That does not seem good. Okay. Are they going to exploit or no? I want that. If they exploit, I get to just raise dead. Yeah, they choose not to? Wow. Okay, I guess they're kind of going off with this combo, but sure. All right, I mean, I think I just play both my creatures. I guess I just exile like a Stitched Assistant. I think I'm not going to attack with Hunter yet. I just trade for one thing if I do. Yeah, it's better just to stay back. Plus, if we draw more Hunters, then we just get to gain 6 off them. I guess I could have slammed with Scorpion. Okay, they discarded land. Pretty much any land we draw, we'll just discard to this blood now. So that's good. We have a redraw. Yeah, but I guess they had it, sure, but we didn't know if they had it. And when you exile a creature to this, then you get to drain for 2. So I don't think it was worth it to just think they might have this. Okay. Now I can just give my Hunter Death Touch and then attack with like multiple Death Touch creatures. Maybe I can just slam with all my Death Touchers. I mean, I guess they're just going to bleed dry my Hunter. Maybe I just give my Spore Crawler Death Touch. Because if they're going to bleed dry Hunter no matter what, right? All right. Yeah. Crawler seems safe. Could attack with one Scorpion. I have one back. I think I just attack with these. Maybe getting in for one is worth. No, just attack with these. We're kind of Death Touch tribal here. Quad Scorpion. I thought they would just bleed dry the Hunter regardless. I could have gotten in there with Hunter too. I think it's better actually just to stay back. They're probably not going to sack 2 blood to this because they want to save blood to discard lands. Scorpions have been really proving themselves to be pretty solid though. They're just holding back like 4/4s and this 5/4 and stuff. All right, now. Oh, our oddity is exiled. Yeah, I guess I can get back Gargantuan or Stalker if I just chump here. I kind of want to chump. Then I can get back. What if I could even double block? Maybe it's worth it to just trade with Scorpion. I'm not sure. This is kind of a tough spot. Because I could just keeping the Ghoul, the Butcher in play is kind of annoying for them. But if I get back Gargantuan, no, then they have this. I'm just going to trade. 2 mana 1/1 for 5/4. 5 mana 5/4 seems worth. Okay. Now I'll just attack with my 2/3 Death Touch. I guess. Oh yeah, this is only when you sacrifice it. Okay. They're at 11. We haven't drawn any lands since this blood token, which is kind of nuts. Ooh, this does not work. They probably think this is when it dies. But it is not. It's when you sacrifice it. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay. So this is gonna be a 3/5 and I get to draw a card. But then they probably trade for it. So it's probably better to just Hunter right now. I'm probably not even attacking with my cadet. I get to draw a card. Then what are their blocks on it? Block with this plus a 1/4. I don't get to kill anything and this dies. So I guess I'm just attacking with Scavenger and then post combat playing Hunter. I could even attack with Scorpion as well, but then they just trade for one of their small things. All right, should attack for 2, play another Hunter. They're gonna trade with their 4/4. That would be fantastic. Wow, love that. I wasn't expecting that. Because now I can just start attacking with this and this. I don't think they're playing that well. Yeah, they made a huge mistake with their egg. They probably thought it was a die trigger, but it's a sacrifice trigger. All right, got to win. Got gifted a win there. What do we get? A Rune of Sustenance. Nice. Lit. All right. This hand is pretty bad. I'm going to keep it. We can at least play this. If we draw a swamp, we can play this. If we get a white source, we can play this. Look at that. Look at that. Now we go Torrens into this. Maybe we draw Swamp for this after. Nice. They're going to need an answer. And we draw Swamp. Nice. We Torrens because then it triggers all of our other creatures. Probably just play old Rootstein? Rutstein? Old Rutstein? Creatures you control get +1/+1 if it flips. At the beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on wedding announcement. If you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. If you at the beginning of your end step, put a 1 out. If you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. Otherwise, make a 1/1. Alright, it's a good card. Obviously not blocking here. So they make a 1/1. This card's just so good. Jeez. Okay, so now I just do this. And then next turn I can double creature, trigger twice. And I mill a land, so I get a treasure. So I can just Toxic Scorpion right here. I don't see why not. I can give this Death Touch, attack. Then I just have a 1/1 Death Touch in play. Yeah, sure. I trigger this again, guaranteed. So if they had an answer, I get another 1/1. Nice. I know the treasure lets me cast Bleed Dry, but I have a lot of swamps in my deck. So I might rather just play this now. Maybe that's wrong. No attacks from them. Then we're just getting value. We can cast a Bleed Dry anyway. Nice. I can train all these things. Wow. They're gonna they're gonna flip this though. There's no way for me to deal with that. Maybe I just go land sharpshooter pass, and then on my next turn, like bleed dry, try to set up a big attack perhaps. Remove 2 +1/+1 counters from among creatures you control. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Just gonna trigger this pass. Save the bleed dry. No attacks. This is gonna flip, and then they're gonna have an anthem with a huge board. This card's just really insane. Okay, well, I'll probably just kill that. This card's kind of annoying to deal with. Okay, get a treasure. Feel like I just play 6/6 here. Save the bleed dry. I can bleed dry this next turn. I get to trigger Torrens again. And then I get to gain 4. And then next turn, if I draw a cheap spell, I can potentially double spell. Soon I can just like potentially attack with most of my things because all these have training. So they're all going to be 2/2s. This is kind of a tough game here. I don't really have attacks yet. I guess they have 3/3, 3/4, 2/3. So all my 2/2s are just going to get eaten if I attack. So wait, why isn't this transforming? If you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 human. Then, if it has 3 or more counters, transform it. Why isn't this transform? Oh, it already is transformed. It is transformed. I was like, wait, they're. Oh my god, I was like so out of it there. Spore card. I guess we just keep trying to trigger Torrens. I can just exile their flyer right now because I have no way to block a flyer. I can save the bleed dry 1 turn, so I don't have to use my treasure. Yeah, we don't have 5 Abrades this time. If I attack with just this, What's the chance that they triple block? They're crying because I'm thinking. Sorry. Just gonna not attack, I think. Maybe next turn I can attack with everything. I think I want to just keep making 1/1s though. Alright, I'll probably just kill this. I could have swung with the hunter, but I just decided to wait because of potential like double blocks and stuff. They have 3 cards in hand. Not sure what they're gonna have here. I guess I can put this away just so it's easier to see. All right, we get another treasure. And then this flips on the end step, right? Oh, beginning of combat. So this is how we win. Because we can just trigger this right now. All right, well, let's just start catapulting them. So, yeah, I can just start flinging stuff. So they have like a bunch of good blocks on all these 2/2s. I could just attack with just Scorpion. That doesn't seem good. If I attack with just this, it's essentially just going to trade for like this or this. It's not good. Just go no attacks. They punted? How did they punt? I don't think they punted. Okay. So they ritual, kill the Torrens. We get another 1/1. We draw land. So if a non-land card, non-creature, non-land, we get a blood. I'll save this. I can sack my Spore Crawler right now to draw a card. It's probably good. I can just wait till their end step. I'll just wait. I can drain them out pretty quick here. Oh, I didn't even. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't really pay attention to the stack. Oh, they tried to play Undying Malice. Yeah, that was the punt. I didn't even see that. I think I was looking at OBS or something. Okay, well I'm just gonna sack Spore Crawler, drain for 2, draw. I can sack this at some point to also not get milled out. Scavenger. That's another drain for 2 and another Death Toucher. That's nice. Land, another treasure, another land. Jeez. I can hold both lands. I can thin with 1 Evolving Wilds. I can exile just like a Doom Dissenter from my graveyard to drain for 2. I should probably just thin. I'm not sure. Just keep the other land. Oh, we have no swamps left. Interesting. All right, I'm going to exile Doom Dissenter. I want to drain. Where is it? And then just keep catapulting them. They have double life blinker out, so I really don't have attacks. I want Hunter to be the last thing I sacrifice for the win. Attacking with this. Okay, well, I'll block with Hunter, and then if they play a pump spell, I'll just sack Hunter now. Otherwise, I just get a free block. So they didn't pay the one here, did they? They they did not give this indestructible. So I can just trade for it now. Or I can catapult them for 6. They also don't get to scry one. This is when it attacks. They already attacked. They chose not to pay. I still think I should just not let them scry drain for 6. I don't really care about this. I can have like infinite chumps. They said every inferno begins with a spark. Sure. Okay. Let's just drain for 6. If they have an answer to our catapult, it's going to be rough, but if not, we kill them in 2 turns. I can just sack Sharpshooter, sack old Rutstein, whatever. No land. We are just milling non-stop lands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still could mill a non-creature, non-land, and then I get to loot this away. So I'd rather just crack treasure to activate this. And we don't want to attack with anything. They're gonna have to attack with these to gain life. So let's go no attacks. And if they don't attack, then we just straight up kill them. No, they have 2 huge life linkers. They can gain 6 here. I can block one of the life linkers and then sack to let them gain less life. Okay, now they just lose now. Not sure exactly what's going on. I think they're just not playing that well. I mean, I guess welcome to Arena here. Okay, just block here and then sack, drain for 4. And then oh, you, and then auto pay, and then sack here. They could have attacked with both. I wouldn't be able to stop them from gaining 3 or gaining 4, I guess. But now I just kill them. I'm just going to sack my legend here. How we actually get the blood token. Okay, drained him out. Nice. You just watch the green red storm deck. What a deck! You're in love. Nice. I'll be right back, YouTube. Okay, 2-1. Game 4. Look at that. Perfect Abzan. 2-drop, 3-drop. Nice. Okay, this card's actually good. It's really good at setting up training, also triggering life gain. It just does like everything you want it to do. I guess I should make another layout with like the text on the left side for Arena because the stack goes on the right side. I'll have to do that for next time. Group Rider, 3 mana, 2/1 flying training. Sure. They just gain 1. Okay. Whew, 1/4 reach. They're not going to be able to train this up yet. If I start with this, I start getting value out of it right now. But then, I mean, they're not going to be able to train this turn. I can always play this next turn. I get more value the earlier I play this, so. And I guess I attack. I should have attacked first. Mill land, get a treasure. Nice. Treasure is what I wanted here. I guess they can hit for 3 now because I didn't play this, but okay, I still get more value out of this. What's up, Stoneheart? We're 2-1 right now. Draft's going well. This card's sweet. All right, we get a 1/1. So I can bleed dry something, or I can just play my 1/4 reach training. I think I attack with my Death Toucher and then play my Sharpshooter. We do need to draw more lands. All those 1/1s were useless. I mean, yes and no. I mean, they were potentially good chump blockers. Our opponent also could have played a little bit better than they did. This card's been sweet. They're just pumping something random to gain 1. I want to mill land and draw land. Okay. Close. So I probably just play Stalker and pass. I still can attack with Scorpion, I guess. So I'm going to have Stalker back as like a blocker. Just attack for 1. Find a trade for any of these. And then just play Stalker, land Stalker. And then if we draw a land, we can Hunter, or if we mill a land, we can Hunter too if we want. And they're just going to start trying to flip this thing. Flips into a 5/5 that adds mana in the beginning of your pre-combat main phase. This card's just sweet. Okay, they make a 3/3. Oh, now they train this. So that is actually annoying. I mean, I'm going to block. I mean, they could have a trick, but I want to save this to flip it. So I guess I'm just doing this. I could get blown out, but seems good. What's up, Pubflower? It's going well. They do have a bleed dry. Damn. If I get blown out, might have been better just to go for block with this, but not sure. So I can bleed dry like this or this. I think I want to just go land Hunter, attack, and then play another Hunter. It's going to be kind of hard for them to deal with. I probably shouldn't have attacked with Scorpion last turn. That was my mistake because then it allowed them to attack with this pretty freely. All right. I get to train this up though. Nice. And then next turn I get to 6/6 gain even more life. This thing sure can flip, but okay, that's annoying. I guess they can't train up their Griff Rider anymore, which is good. Definitely trading here. I think attacking with Scorpion was actually a pretty big punt. So I definitely just trade there. Sure, they can like lifelink something up. Drawing land would be huge. This doesn't untap. Oh, it does untap. Jeez. Never mind. So they have a 5/5 and we draw land. Nice. So I can bleed dry this, attack with both, or just play Hunter. Got a car alarm going off. Bleed dry this right now, train this up. Seems pretty good. The thing is, if I just play land Hunter and then draw any land, I can double spell next turn. Like, I guess what is this really doing against Hunter? I'm gonna just take the more efficient line because, again, if I draw a 2-drop, I can double spell. If I draw a land, I can double spell. Can't attack, but I guess they get 1 mana. They can add a black mana here. They add white. Not sure if I played this game that well, especially when I went for the triple block. I don't know if I needed to. I mean, keeping this in play seems worth. I can also choose to bleed dry their flyer. It's a 3/2 flying lifelink, which is kind of a problem. 5/5 might not be as much of a problem. Whoa. So they have a trick? I mean, I could just take it because I can kill this, but I probably need to kill this anyway. What about going for triple block here? Then if they play the 2 mana +2/+2, I don't. Oh, +2/+2 indestructible, I still do get one out. But then they still only kill one thing. And if they play destroy target attacking or blocking creature, then I still get to kill this, trade for like this. They have something, obviously. They have to have something. Not sure if this gets worse for me, but we'll see. I guess I could have just taken the damage off of it, but I would be taking 10. Still just trade that for that. Okay, another hunter. I'm going to attack with these, play another hunter. I wanted to train this. And I get to gain 6 again. Third hunter of the game. Not bad. They've dealt with 2 of them so far. See if they attack with Thresher again. I would block. Okay. Now I'm going to take... Whoa, why are they attacking with this? That might have just been a mistake. Just going to eat it. Now I want to kill their flying lifelinker with Bleed Dry. Let's just do it now. I'm at 13. So if I attack with this and this, kind of in trouble. I just might not have any attacks. And then they just hit for 3 in the air. It's better than getting hit for like a ton from this also. I also could have flipped my stalker. I'm just not playing that tight. I have to just pass though. What I should have done is pass, upkeep, play Bleed Dry, but then I guess they also get to untap. I'm not sure. I'm getting kind of smoked here. I know we're 2-1, but this deck is playing out so-so. I'm also not playing that well, so. So they can pump Heron. They don't attack with anything? Oh, this has reach. 3/6 reach. I forgot this had reach. God, again, playing loose. So if I attack with Hunter, it trades for 5/5. If I attack with these two, I get a 4/7, but then they're going to kill my reach thing. It's just not attack. They can start putting counters on this. Looks like they're just like mostly white cards with some black cards. We've already used all of our hunters. We have some good cards left, but they're looking kind of sketchy. Drop land. Guess I finally get to flip this. This card's kind of sweet. They might rather sack the blood token to loot, though. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 whenever a creature enters. Okay. So they have a 4/4. They can make it 5. They have 0 cards in hand. So they're going to just gain 5 here. And they double spelled. Okay. I don't need to train this yet. Plus, they can just trade for it, so I can't even attack. Okay. If I attack with this, I basically just trade for just this. Oh, they didn't give it lifelink. Yeah, they're still at 37. They loot away land, gain 1, gain 2 because of Heron of Hope. Their deck is sweet. Oh, man. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. I think we're going down here. We're getting hit to 9. They're getting 5 to 46. Scavenger just not going to do it. I mean, flipping my stuff isn't even good. Don't know if I need to play Swamp, but I will. Yeah, just not looking good here. Now they can start using these bloods to make 2/2s also. We're just getting owned here. They never need to, with this combo too, they never need to draw another land. All right. Let's just go next game. We definitely can't beat Flyers. We don't have that much removal. Let's keep going. 2-2. This deck is proving to be pretty mediocre here in the end. Hey, see you later. Thanks for hanging out. All right. This looks totally fine. We're on the draw. Thought we were on the play for some reason. All right. We drew a 2-drop. Not bad. Then let's go turn 3 Spore Crawler, turn 4 4/4. Not a bad 2/3/4. All right, they have the Bolt. Sure. Belligerent Guest. Spore Crawler, pretty good against that. I guess they can trade for this. We draw a card and they get a treasure. It's kind of even. Favors us a little bit. Sweet lands from the opponent, for sure. Bounce, Spore Crawler, hit, make a blood. Sure. I can play. I'm just going to play 4/4, I think. Probably should have played Swamp. Probably doesn't matter, though. Wow, they had the Lacerate Flesh. Just going off here. I didn't even want to bleed dry this, you know? All right. Just Spore Crawler pass. Next turn we can Flourishing Hunter. Geez, a lot of removal from the opponent. It's just going off with these blood tokens. Okay, Butler is good. Really good. So now we can double spell, or I can just 6/6. They have one card in hand and 5 bloods. I probably want to just go Ruler Recruit plus Butler here. Then next turn, Hunter. Get to gain a couple life. Plus just getting to double spell here is decent. I'm still not gonna bleed dry this. I don't need to bleed dry a belligerent guest. This card's just, I mean, it's working for them. They have backing up with a ton of removal, but not really too worried about a belligerent guest. I'll probably just trade Boar for it. Keep my 1/1 training. All right, 4/3 haste if it attacks, and exactly one other creature attacks, it becomes a 4/3. God. So let's block here. And then I can block with Butler here, and then get back a Gargantuan, play Gargantuan, sacking Ruler Recruit to make them sack Guest. I mean, I know they still get a blood token here, but I think this is worth it. I also get to save 4 life, or I guess 2 life. Yes. And bring back Gargantuan. And then attack for 1. And then play Gargantuan. Eating this. And then next turn, Hunter, gain 4, hopefully. Scattered Thoughts, main phase. 5 blood tokens. They are never playing another land. They milled 2 disturb cards, or 2 cards they can use with disturb. Okay. So they deal with this. Actually, that turns on our fodder, which is funny. Let's just go Hunter, gain 4. No attacks. These cards just don't seem that good. Any like enchant creature gets a lot worse in this format because of exploit. Okay, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So I'm probably just attacking, playing both of these. Wait, if I play both of these main 1 and then on combat I flip, because I have this, this, and this. Okay, sweet. And then I can drain for 2, or I can exile like one of their disturb things. I guess I just exile their Screaming Swarm. Because then I get the drain and deal with it. Nice. Then I trigger Catapult Fodder and attack for 6. Sweet. Turn this game around. Can we get up to 3 wins? One time. We can kill pretty catapult. This catapult fodder has like been really impressive so far. 3 mana 1/5 also is just fine, and then the upside is so high, like that's hard to deal with. Like you have to have a removal spell for a 2/6 or a 1/5. There's not that many things that kill that. Wow, they're just looting away infinite lands here. Wow, look at that. They just looted away like 4 lands with all their blood, but not enough. All right, let's see if we can get out of gold here. I'm gonna get some water and then we'll continue. Get a little XP. 3 and 2. Let's go round 5 or 6. Round 6, 3 and 2. Jeez. All right, round 6. Try to get up to at least 4 wins, because at 4 wins, you get like, it's like 1,500 gems to enter a draft, but at least at 4 wins, you get like 1,400 gems back and all the cards, so it's almost free. And then at like 5 wins, you actually profit. So at least 4 wins is like decent, and then 5 wins is where you start profiting. So if you like 4 wins or better, everything it starts getting pretty good. I'll just Butler here. If we miss and then they kill it, it's annoying, but we hit. Okay. We have a lot of creatures in the deck. That's pretty safe. All right, they attack for 2. Then I guess I go Wilds. I can play 3/3 or I can play Scorpion. I guess I'm just playing 3/3. Next turn I can double Scorpion. Then maybe if I draw a Swamp, I can Gargantuan my Butler. Yeah, let's go. This also forces them to have to play a spell here. And I could choose to just go Scorpion, tap land, and then I guaranteed get to Gargantuan. Alright, I mean, I get blown out here, sort of. Jeez. It's a good draw from the opponent. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, double spell. Hit for 5. Just gonna go no blocks. And now my Gargantuan doesn't even really do anything. Wow. Got wrecked here. Um... I mean, I still am gonna want to Gargantuan, but do I need to double spell here? Not particularly. I think I'm just gonna go Wilds, Scorpion, attack for 1. Maybe I should have gotten the Plains. I mean, we also do only have the 1 white spell. Also not gonna sack this. I want to sack this to Gargantuan. So I'm not gonna, chump Kindly Ancestor. Just attack for 1. Will block here. I guess they also get to slap this on here, draw a card. They're just going off with Storm Trigger, Chaser Drake. Wow. And give that indestructible. We are getting destroyed. Okay, there's an oddity. Does that do anything? I feel like no. Like, attacking for 4 literally doesn't do anything. I could have attacked for 1. I don't think that is going to affect the outcome of the game, though. I think we're going down here. Our opponent's draw was just too strong. I kind of need the 1/4 reach, right? Then they sack their 1/1. And then whenever a creature enters the battlefield, this gets +1/+1. Okay, we can come back. Especially if we draw a land, we can double spell. I guess we can double spell anyway, but we have 5 lands. I'm just out of it. 4/4 flying would have attacks mill that many cards. Jeez. I don't know how we're doing this. We have to draw our removal spell. It's like the only way. They're at 23. So I can go Oddity, attack with both, and Scorpion also. It's like my only chance, right? If I just play this, I mean, I guess then I just die in the air. I have to play this no matter what. All right, let's attack. And then just play 2 spells. They're blocking. Whoa, they're going to block with this? Okay. And they know about this. They can put it into their library second from the top. That was interesting. Four, 2. Okay, we have to take 4. This is still in the graveyard. They have a 3/3 flying also. Yeah, so we just die. Who knows? Maybe they blocked. Opponent with the BMGG. Nice. Nice way to end the draft. Okay. Well, that was fun. I think our deck was medium. We ended up 3-3. I think our opponents didn't play that well. I think I played pretty poorly. So it is what it is. Get a small prize here. We got 5 packs and 1,000 gems for our entry fee. Still not too bad. Like ending up 3-3. Cemetery Illuminator Mythic. Nice. All right, well, that'll wrap up this YouTube video. Thanks everyone for watching. The channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. Go follow me there. Really the best way to support me. And thank you so much for doing so. Peace, YouTube.